This is Paul from Paula's Product Reviews, and today I have the Limeta md200x charging station or charging dock. I'm not sure how you want to call it. Basically a neat way to have your power management, I think is the easiest way to say it, on your desk and monitor what your power usage and charging station is doing. This is a Gucci one as it has QI charging as well, meaning you can just place your device on top and it will charge. So opening up the box, I have to admit, feels definitely weighty. It definitely feels like a solid bit of kit. You can just hear that. Okay, so looking inside, we have the instruction manual, which is not really that crazy, but you don't really need to know that much information, I guess. Let's take a look here. So we can run this from 100 to 240 volt AC. It comes with wireless charging, as I mentioned. It has 15 watts output. We have QI standard charging. Output for USB-C 1 and C2 is 5 volts to 20 volts or 3.25 amps, 65 watt max. And then we have USB channel 3, which is 5 volts to 28 volts or 5 amps and 140 watt max. You also have let's just take a look at the actual device here rather than going through all that. So it's not really absolutely massive, but it is definitely weighty. Obviously your phone would be perfect to fit on that. It is smaller than a phone, as you can see. Palm size, your phone will obviously sit over if that's what you're using to charge that. But you have a USB-A, which is 24 watt max. We have a USB-C, which is 65 watt max, channel 1, 65 watt max for channel 2, 140 watt max for USB-C 3, channel 3. We have our AC in, which is 100 to 240 volts in. Looks like you've got some good venting on this as well, on the rear, on the sides, and then we have some rubber feet with the QR code on the bottom. I believe this is an app to see charging, or let's see if we've got here, if it says anything about the app. So I can't actually see anything in the manual about the app. In the bottom, I think we're just going to have, our AC charger. We do actually have 2 USB-C cables in this, which are quite nice cables, to be fair. They're braided cables, branded, with a nice little retainer Velcro hook and loop strap there. So we have that USB-C to USB-C, and then we have a shorter USB-C to USB-C. I believe that's 50 centimeter and 120 centimeter, which is quite a nice little touch there. And they are both 240 watt cables as well, which is great. I forgot to mention the QI charging has a bit of a rubber part to it on top, so you won't have your item slipping off, and it's 200 watts. Actually, sorry. So 200 watt total, so 24, 65, 65, 140. I'm not sure what the top would be charging at the QI. I think I mentioned that earlier. The QI charging is it's 200 watt total, but I'm not too sure what I think it's 15 watt, sorry, 15 watt from the QI charging. Okay, let's plug this in just so we can get a look at the screen. Bear with me here. Let's take a look what this looks like loaded up. Just get a longer cable, again, bear with me. Okay, here we go. I think we should just have enough length here. So I can't actually turn that around, which is a bit useless because of the length of my cable. But you can actually see there, 0 watts charging. See if I can just move that. 0 watts charging on all channels. Obviously that will change with your power demands of each device that is actually charging. But yeah, all in all, awesome unit. Like I said, it has got a bit of weight to it. It does feel quite solid, but it's a great little piece to put on the table and just tidy up all your charging devices. Or if you're like me, you have several things charging at once, usually photography or videography equipment. Great piece to have. So all in all, highly recommended.